Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There's no need to come to the front to take photos during the ceremony. If you wish to take additional photos, please do so after the ceremony at the plaza. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic processions enters and leave the convention hall. Graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you are needed to place orders for your photos. Lastly, graduates, graduation is a formal occasion. Please show respect for your guests and fellow graduates in your behavior. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Tai Chong Ming, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the 59th graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this second session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to other graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now invite our Principal and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. So Wai Wah, to deliver the graduation address. Mr. So, please.
Mr. Tai Chong Ming, the head of Macmillan Manufacturing, Longza Biologics, to us. Distinguished guests, parents, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to our 59th graduation ceremony. This year, we have 5,621 students graduating from Singapore's first Polytechnic. I congratulate all graduates, and in particular, the 293 of you here in this hall this moment. Founded in 1954, Singapore Poly held our first graduation ceremony in Victoria Theatre in 1961. Subsequently, we commemorated our 15,000th graduate in 1990. And last year, we celebrated achieving the milestone of graduating our 200,000 graduates. We are the first Polytechnic and among the first few institutes of higher learning to be able to make this proud declaration. To the graduates assembled here today, all of you can be proud and honored to be part of this more than 200,000 strong community of illustrious men and women who, like you, entered the gates of Singapore Polytechnic and then went on to help build Singapore over the last 6 decades. Some of these illustrious Singapore Polytechnic alumni include, from the earliest cohorts, the veteran architect Mr. Tan Cheng Siong, who pioneered residential typologies in Singapore. Some of his iconic projects include the Pearl Bank Apartments. He was conferred the President's Design Award in 2012. From the 1980s, we have the current chairman of Singapore Polytechnic's Board of Governors, Mr. Bill Chang, who is also the CEO, Group Enterprise of Singtel. Not only does he play a major role in the development of Singapore's IT industry through his position in Singtel, he also co-chairs the Future Jobs and Skills Subcommittee of the Committee for the Future Economy set up by the government. In recognition of his contributions to Singapore, he was awarded the Public Service Star in 2017. We also have an accomplished scientist in our alumni family, Dr. Jonathan Loh, who is the Senior Principal Investigator at the Institute of Molecular and Cell Biology. The 1997 Singapore Polytechnic graduate is the first Singaporean to be elected to the elite global World Technology Network in 2012 because of his work with stem cells. More recently, we have an alumnus who is a sought-after visual effects professional in the United States. Currently based in California, Ms. Vicky Lau has worked on many blockbuster movies. You may be familiar with some of them: Guardians of the Galaxy, War for the Planet of the Apes, The Walking Dead. The 2011 Visual Effects and Motion Graphics graduate has received many national and international awards for her passion and excellent work in the film and visual entertainment industry. I hope that all of you graduates today will draw inspiration from this outstanding alumni and continue the Singapore Polytechnic tradition of powering Singapore's development and transforming the country towards a strong economy and a caring society. To have you carry the Singapore Polytechnic alumni mantle to renew the country and thrive in this era of constant technological disruption, Singapore Polytechnic, we have transformed ourselves to become a polytechnic not just for teenagers, but really a polytechnic for all ages. We have committed ourselves to be your lifelong learning partner in your journey beyond your graduation. Through our continued education programs, we will help you to upgrade and further develop your skills in the different stages of your lives. Through these programs, we hope to cover not just areas of specialization, but help you in generic ones, such as entrepreneurship. All of you will find these programs helpful as you face a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous environment, always subjected to technological disruption. Beyond what you have received in these last 3 years, you need to constantly learn, unlearn, relearn. So your graduation today is really the beginning of a long-term relationship with Singapore Polytechnic. So graduates, as I once again extend my congratulations, I say to you not just goodbye, but really see you again on campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. So. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. Chan Chong Ming, Head of Mammalian Manufacturing of Lonza Biologics, Tuas Private Limited. Mr. Chai has more than 16 years of experience in pharma biotech industry. Mr. Chai holds a master's from the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign and a Bachelor of Chemical Engineering from the National University of Singapore. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Chai Chong Ming to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Chai, please.
Good afternoon to all graduates, parents, friends, teachers, and distinguished guests. It is a great honor for me to be at this ceremony this afternoon. And I would like to personally thank Mr. So Wai Wah, Principal and CEO of the Singapore Polytechnic, and Dr. Adrian Yeo, Director, School of Chemical and Life Sciences, for having me. Graduates, today is a great day to reflect on your success and how far you have all come since you started at Singapore Polytechnic. Well done to all of you. You would have shared many experiences with your fellow graduates and developed friendships that will probably last you a lifetime, even if your paths should diverge in the years to come. It is also a day where you should share your success with the people who have supported you until now, especially your parents. They are extremely proud of you. So do spend a few moments with them today and be patient when they ask you for just that one more photo op to celebrate the occasion. They only want to ensure that the memories of today are captured in time. I know that because I'm a parent too. I cannot imagine how your parents are able to hold back their tears of pride and joy. I was a mess when my little girl graduated from preschool 4 years ago. I think your parents deserve a round of applause. It was more than 15 years ago that I graduated from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign in the US. I have been reflecting on what I can share in this speech to help you on the next stages of your life. And here are some of my thoughts. You have all worked very hard, some no doubt more lucky than others, to be graduating from Singapore Polytechnic today. Now doors are open to you to start the next chapter of your life, whether that is to further your studies or to embark on new careers. Please remember though, that you have to be going through life with your best, and more importantly, with passion in order to continue to be successful. life goes by very quickly. So, have the courage to explore new opportunities, whether this is today or in the future. It may take you down different paths, even those which you did not foresee. But enjoy the journey and embrace every experience. You all have been students for the last few years, and you may be thinking that starting from today, my student days are thankfully over. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but this could not be further away from the truth. As you should always go back to being a student in any new scenario that you are being exposed to. Never stop being a student. And hopefully, you will also start to give back by becoming a coach to others as you learn more. When I look for talent to develop within my organization, I always look at whether the individual has this student passion for continuous learning, because this would allow the individual to learn and develop exponentially. If you do not possess this attribute, then you will not be stretching your potentials and therefore less likely to be successful in life. I'm sure all of you have ambitions for your future. It is good to be ambitious, but one lesson I've learned is that ambition can quickly become arrogance if you are not respectful to the people whom you are working with. This can easily destroy your ambition. So, please stay humble even when you are successful. Remember, to be successful, you will need the support from a team of people around you. Just bear in mind the support that you have been given to enable you to be at this ceremony today. With ambition, you'll be facing many challenges and changes ahead. Always think about what you want to do, but chances are you will not always have all of the answers. You have to become a warrior and take on the unknowns and changes that you may not be fully prepared for. Take courage and confront the stress with a positive outlook. Be brave to make decisions, knowing that you'll be fully accountable for the consequences, be it positive or negative. It is very true that when you take on challenges and changes, you will not always succeed and will experience failures from time to time. Take these failures as great learning opportunities. And in my experience, you often learn more through failures than successes. The trick, however, quoting Mr. Albert Bainey, chairman of the Lonza Group, is to ensure that you always have more successes than failures. Be resilient and maintain your courage to continue to take on new challenges head on. You will learn, or may have already learned, that you cannot do everything by yourself. Being a contributing team member, building a strong team, and leading a talented team is the invariable cycle to success. People create successes, and the more talent and diversity you have in your team, the more likely you are to succeed. And more importantly, have fun while doing it. Remember, you will create opportunities for yourself by being successful in the opportunities which you have already been given. Do not expect to get new opportunities and challenges unless you are willing to play the roles of a student, a warrior, and a leader over and over again. All these personal insights can be summarized from the book Good to Great by Jim Collins in the two phrases, professional will and personal humility. The sentence I remember most from the definition of professional will about how one should act is, and I quote, "Looks in the mirror, not out of the window, to apportion responsibility for poor results, never blaming other external factors or bad luck." What does this mean? I think it means that we are responsible for our own destiny and success. We must look to ourselves when we fail and analyze what we could have done better. Similarly, the sentence I remember most from the definition of personal humility is, and I quote again, "Looks out of the window, not in the mirror, to apportion credit or the success to other people, external factors, and good luck." What does this mean again? I think it means, although you may be successful through your own efforts, success can never be credited to any single individual. There is always some form of support network which one can rely on to get to the finishing line. You have successfully graduated today, but as I said earlier, you are here not entirely due to your own merits, for you must have received support and help at one point or another during your time at Singapore Polytechnic. Take time today to thank the people who have journeyed alongside you, and remember, they will always be there to support you and help you to make the right decisions. Finally, if you have missed what I've said in the past few minutes, now is the time for the take-home messages, and I shall leave you with 4 points. Take charge and be in control of your destiny. Stay curious, inquisitive, and do not stop exploring. Be part of a team, member or leader, it doesn't matter. More importantly, enjoy what life throws at you. Once again, I want to congratulate you all on your outstanding achievements and becoming graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences at the Singapore Polytechnic. I wish you every success in your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chai. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Chemical and Life Sciences, Dr. Adrian Yeo, to present the diplomas. Dr. Yeo, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Biomedical Science.
Joyce Wang, Li Jiawei, Li Yanru, Alina Binte Muhammad Adli, Ang Kai Jun, Ang Yun Sam Jerica, Brian Chok Wei En, Chan Ying Hui, Shalene Joyce Lee Xuan Yi, Chu Yun Hui, Cham Eng Han Arthur, Choi Jiahui Gladys, Chua Kai Jie Sean, Chua Wen-sin Sarah, Chua Yu-xiang Aaron, Chua Zhisheng, Dewi Azliha Binte Muhammad Idris, Eugene So Wei Jun, Fu Yen Ling, Ho Junhian, Joyce Ko Hui Ying, Liu Bo Tong, Lim Jingwei, Lim Li Ting, Lim Pei Yi, Lim Wan Wei Emily, Loi Wen Zhao Gavin, Lo Chen Yi, Mashida Al Bakri, Nadine Kaur Dudley, Ng Xin Jie Dylan, Ng Jun Yi, Ng Sok Teng, Nur Akila Binte Jupri, Nur Heidi Hakim bin Mahmud, Nuzatu Iman Binti Jumli, Ong Chun Guan Marcus, Rangmang Krishika, Renee Ng Rei Ying, Robin Yong, So Li Yun, Tan Zepeng Lucas, Tan Wei Yu, Teo Jing Lin, Toy Min Jet, Tong Bing Tek, Yo Jie Shi,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Biotechnology.
Amos Sit Man Lung, Aloysius Chia Zi En, Ang Chi Xiang, Camellia Wang Shi Yun, Chavez Li Junxian, Sherry Ng, Chia Pei Xuan, Chua Jin Rei, Claire Ho Wyman Catherine, Darrow Ong Hong Kai, Felix Utama, Ivan Tan Jing Wei, Li Guo Wei, Li Mingzhen Adrian, Liu Yongjun, Lo Kai Wei Lucius, Lo Ru Hong, Lo Jiaxian Shemaine, Maruthapan Priya Dasini, Mong Myo Min Tan, Muhammad Hafizuddin Al Ashwa bin Muhammad Dawis Musa, Nabila Fatin, Ng Qian Yi Amanda, Ng Si Hui, Ng Yi Hong, Nufara Fikra Binte Karim, Paula Teresa Chua Hui Yi, Po Jing Wen, Sindhuja Naidu, So Si Ting, Zena Yap, Yo Mingxuan Nelson, Zuhelmi bin Zahir,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Food Science and Technology.
Li Ping, Ng Jiamin Cheryl, Ong Si Pei, Pauline Lim Hui Xian, Ida Patricia Binte Muhammad Zalkanin, Alicia Chong Kit Yeng, Amanda Xiao Hui Xuan, Amira Binte Asad, Ashley Keisha Dorairaju, Bethlyn Tan Yi Tian, Karina Yo Hui Xun, Chan Jing Wen, Chia Jianqing,
Chia Wenxian Stephanie,
Chong Jiayi, Christina Chua Qi Fang, Chua Ka Yi, Chua Tin Yang Darren, Cindy, Daphne Tan Ting Su, Denise Tae Yu Ting, Emanuela Clarice Chang Jia En, Irina Leong Wei Yi, Go Bun Hui, Go Chui Ting, He Yu Xian, Isaiah Chia Hong En, Jeremiah Kevin Michael, Jovin Lim Wei Jun, Colleen Choi Kai Lin, Keng Lei Hong, Ko Siu Pin, Lao Zixuan, Li Shemin, Li Xingtian, Li Xingyu, Li Yan'an, Li Yinting, Lam Jingxiang, Lim Wanjun, Lim Yuanchun, Lim Zhiyao, Lo Xinyi, Matthew Tian Guoxian, Melissa Mok Ziyi, Mezzo Zhang Zhiqi, Nabiha Binte Abdul Rashid, Na Yi Che, Ng Jin Rong, Ng Tian Maggie, Shuangqing, Ni Ying, Nicholas Lai Ho Chien, Nicholas Ng, Nur Anisa Binte Siddiq, Ong Hui Kai, Ong Si Yi Shirley, Ong Wei Ming Edward, Ong Ying Ying, Ong Yu Yin Felicia, Sean Go Yong Hien, Sydney Hung, Sao Ziyan, Tan Seok Wen, Tan Su Hui, Tang Le Ting, Tang Wai Wan, Tang Yan Fang, Teo Ma Lin, Tok Wen Yao Alberto, Tun Nui Zin, Wong Ka Wai Eunice, Wong Wai Man, Zheng Xiao Pai,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Nutrition, Health and Wellness.
Muhammad Zufaiz bin Ruhaizat, Caleb Mervyn Tay Zhizie, Cassandra Ng Shu Fang, Chan Wei Jie, Chan Wei Jun Aaron, Chen Bao-le Emmanuel, Cheng Si-ying, Cheng Zai-tung, Cherif Lee Chun-jing, Cheryl Lee Wen-ting, Chua Rei-yen, Chua Wen-bin Kenny, Clara To Lin Long, Daryl Lim Jin Liang, Donovan Chan Jin An, Felicia Gui Shi Min, Jia Ying Han, Kairu Anwar bin Iskandar, Kwek Jing Xuan Geraldine, Lee Swan Ray, Li Hui, Lok Hui Min Charmaine, Lorraine Kiao Jing Wen, Mei Thu Tun, Nur Amalina Binte Kamsari, Nuru Afika Binte Shaharuddin, Rebecca Liu Hui Ting, Sekiguchi Remy Jean, Xiao Hui Min Joanna, Shah Azri bin Shah Jihan, Tan Rong Ting, Tan Yue Heng, Tiana Ng, To Hong Jie, Yao Mei Jun Irin, Yuki Ong Wei Yi,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Optometry.
Lo Wen Ting, Lo Dong Ming, Niu Jia Ning, Sarah Cheong Shi Ming, Tan Ping Xuan, Agnes Chua Ka Yan, Alison Lee Teng Shan, Amanda Dionisia Tan Jia Lin, Aru Yong Qiao Wen, Bak Jing Qi, Bell Zie Zijun, Benjamin Ko Yi Teng, Brandon Sun Bei Ting, Chan Wei Yi Denise, Chen Huangyu, Chu Xinying, Chiang Xingyi, Choi Kai-siang Joseph, Chong Charmaine Sing Mei, Chua Tricia, Feng Huiyi, Feng Zhanfeng, Fu Huixuan, Fu Yonghui, Francis Hong Yuhui, Gaius Chai Yongjie, Go Shu Song, Hun Hui Ling, Jemima Chan Shu Xian, Jessie Ang Hui Shan, Joey Han Sing Tong, Kenneth Ang Junhui, Kerlin Chong Kesin, Cathy Wu Wen Ting, Kuo Shu Rei, Lam Xuan Yao Claudia, Leong Shu Min, Li Yixin, Lim Jie-ti, Lim Kelvin Gabby, Lim Shi-ying, Lim Si-ying, Lim Yuxuan, Lim Zhi-yi, Liu Weijun William, Lo Xiangyang David, Lin Kwek, Megan Chong Zilei, Muhammad Hakim bin Shahiran, Muhammad Hanzala bin Amran, Muhammad Shahir bin Muhammad Shamsir, Ng Kong Pao, Ng Li Sheng, Ng Si-yuan Daniel, Nashafika Huwaida Binte Rabani, Ong Celeste, Ong Jin Kang, Palani Kalpana, Pamela Sung Yu Shi, Regine Tay Sui Chuan, Samuel Tan Shui En, Shemaine Tan Zhi Wei, Siti Nur Amira Binte Zailani, So Young Zhi Edmund, Tammy Wong Yuan Yi, Tan Jia Wei, Teo Wei Li Dara, To Jia Yen, Trisha Tan Jin Lee, Woon Yu Heng, Zoreen Tan Xue Min,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Chemical and Life Sciences. Thank you, Dr. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now present the prizes to our graduates for their excellent academic performance. May I invite Mr. Chai Chong Ming from Lonza Biologics to present the following prizes. Mr. Chai, please. From the Diploma in Biomedical Science course, the Singapore Association for Medical Laboratory Sciences Award, Keng Jia Hao. From the Diploma in Biotechnology course, the Singapore Institute of Biology Award, Stephanie Yen C.Y. From the Diploma in Food Science and Technology course, the Tai Hwa Food Industries Award, Arumala Aruchandran. From the Diploma in Nutrition, Health and Wellness course, the Singapore Nutrition and Dietetic Association Award, Radiance Chun Ying Shalander. From the Diploma in Optometry course, the Essler Singapore Award, Teo Lee Mei. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now present course medals to our top graduates for their outstanding all-round performance. From the Diploma in Biomedical Science course, the Singapore Biomedics Silver Medal and the National Heart Centre Singapore Award are awarded to Yap Hui Xuan. The All-Aids Gold Medal and the Diploma Plus Book Prize are awarded to Fan Chong Yue. From the Diploma in Biotechnology course, the Shimatsu Singapore Silver Medal is awarded to Lian Ying. The Yakult Gold Medal is awarded to Leng Lek Yu. From the Diploma in Food Science and Technology course, the ALS Technicam Silver Medal is awarded to Teo Xuan Wei. The Singapore Food Manufacturers Association Gold Medal and the Singapore Institute of Food Science and Technology Award Camrantil Scholarship are awarded to Yong Hon Kiet. From the Diploma in Nutrition, Health and Wellness course, the Health Outreach Program Silver Medal is awarded to Natalie Chew Ing Wei. The Singapore Food Manufacturers Association Gold Medal is awarded to Ang Li Xiang. From the Diploma in Optometry course, the Cobra Vision Singapore Silver Medal is awarded to Oi Peng Jia. The Johnson & Johnson Vision Singapore Gold Medal is awarded to Shazwan Tan Wen Hao. That concludes the presentation of course medals. Thank you, Mr. Chai. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Jeremiah Kevin Michael, a graduate of the Diploma course in Food Science and Technology. May I now call upon Kevin to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the graduates. Kevin, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. Chai Chong Meng, Principal and CEO, Mr. So Waiwa, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe that this day has finally arrived. It was as if just yesterday we were all furiously jotting down notes and taking photos of a whiteboard that had some sort of alien language scribbled all over. Funny thing is, I never recalled anyone counting down the number of days till the next number of days till we graduated. Rather, many of them were counting down the number of days till the next exam that was to take place. Exams were pretty much everyone's worst nightmares. I remember for me, I feared exams so much that I started dreaming about exam questions and waking up in the middle of the night to try and solve those questions. I thought I was going mad. I am sure all of us will not miss those days in SP. However, I am sure we will miss the little things in SP, such as the Food Court 3 chicken rice, or SP mini walk, or even just having lunch at the corridor and chatting with your friends as you wait for your next class. I am certainly going to miss my course because which course in the whole of SP allows you to eat your own experiments? Feeling peckish in the morning? Don't worry, in your 8 a.m. lab lesson, you will be having a plethora of food like apple crisps, sous vide chicken marinated with herbs and spices, and some soybean milk to wash it all down. One incident that I will definitely never forget in the next 20 years was the time when my class was conducting a lab experiment. This experiment required us to gather samples from any location of our choice and to observe how much contamination there was on that particular location. Some went to the extreme of taking samples from a toilet bowl. But I had an even better idea, and that was to take some samples from my armpits. The next day, the results were tabulated. And shockingly, my armpits had the most contamination. Even more contamination than a toilet bowl. What made it even more embarrassing was that these results had to be shown to the entire class. It was truly a day not to be forgotten. P.S. I do think that our samples were tampered with already. These were some of the many reasons why my time in SP has been an enjoyable and memorable one despite all the hardships and challenges. My fellow graduates, we have come to the end of another journey. But let's not forget to thank those who helped us along the way. Hence, I would like to thank my lecturers for making their lessons engaging and interactive and never failing to clear our doubts. A shout out to my friends who went through thick and thin with me. And lastly, Mommy and Daddy, I am eternally grateful for your unwavering care and support. Congratulations, CLS graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention hall first. Please ensure that you have all your belongings. Have a pleasant day.